in guests. All right, guys, we're back. Life22 Leeches, video 4. All right, so this topic has just... We had 3 topics slated for tonight, and we're still on the first one. But this is good. This is good. We might just have to do this from now on. We're learning and growing. And
yeah, we're still getting the hang of it.
Right. So, all right, Kevin, Robin Quivers, June, bad Walmart haircut, still off camera. Tim the bartender, Jason the mechanic, and Bruce the painter. All right, so we are talking about leeches, the people that sponge off the government. But today, this video's topic, and actually might bleed into the second video, another one, additional one for you guys tonight, is tenant-landlord relationships with tenants. And sometimes it's not just the tenant. Most of the time it is, but sometimes it isn't just the tenant. I'm going to start by reading this inspirational piece of paper that I found at my first ever apartment that I had to gut and remove garbage from, including removing.
Not find it framed.
I did not find it framed. It was a crumpled up piece of garbage, and I happened to look down, see it, uncrumple it, read it, and I said, "Oh my God, my life is so much better." And every time I feel down about myself, I read this goddamn letter. I read this fucking letter, and that's why I framed it. I wanted it to last a little bit longer than what they had deemed it was necessary by leaving it on the floor in an apartment that I had to remove ceiling tiles to allow to shake them off. I was going to paint them. I didn't expect needles and spoons to fall down on me. So
it's a good hiding space.
It is a good hiding space. It's perfect. It's newspaper. It soaks up all the fucking remnants of blood and whatever else. Great. Anyways, reading this letter. So this is a list of their goals. Our overall plans to get our son back.
That's a good goal.
It's a good goal.
It is a good goal. No, they're starting out strong.
It sucks that they lost their son, whoever.
Yeah, well, we'll assume that they lost their son, and then I'll give you the backstory on these people because they owe me money and I've been keeping tabs on them. So I'll fill everybody in at the end.
They owe him money. He's keeping tabs on it.
Yeah,
you know.
Right? I got 20 years on it, guys. I got 20 years on a judgment.
They owe him like $50.
There's one
not even that. They owe $50 for 30 minutes on Friday. Like,
save enough money to get our own place.
Good
First,
goal.
well, that would be a good goal, except for the fact that they're saving money because they're about to stiff me on rent. Like, to get their own place. Like, now they're sharing it with 2 other people who are also using with them. So, like, oh, we don't have to live in a meth den with other people. Like, we can live in a heroin den with just ourselves. And our son, Nick.
Meth den.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm jumping
Meth
ahead.
is kind of new to the area.
So getting saved, or getting money saved to move to Virginia someday. Someday.
Yeah, I mean,
someday. I mean, like, yeah, goals. I mean, they can be far-reaching.
Aspirations,
tomorrow.
Yeah, because they're saving money to live somewhere.
Aspirations. That's the word I was looking for. Those are aspirations.
Ah, great. Video 4. Brucey's wasted.
Yeah. He knew the word.
No, he did actually. Panis.
Brewed in Rochester, not officially a sponsor, but I mean, sponsors a lot of our behavior. So, so it's to keep a healthy and safe environment for Nick. Now we're going on the assumption that Nick is their son. So,
yes.
All right, great. So you've cleaned up your needles, you washed them out, you put them in the ceiling tile, get them away from the kid for the day. Yeah, put the spoons in the sink, let them soak. Right. And so if you didn't have any backstory, think about that too. So while we're reading this, so like if you didn't know they were junkies, they just
put a conscious effort to keeping the house clean and drug free.
Yes,
for a small child. Yeah. Something we have to think about.
Have our S, and then it's crossed out, and it wrote Nick above it. So we're assuming that means Nick is the son. Have Nick grow up healthy and happy. Yeah, everybody wants good for their kids. So now we're moving on past their overall goals as both of them together. Because this isn't a single mom, single dad relationship. This is a...
they're doing this
They're doing these drugs together. They're having the kid together. They're just in this mess together. Mike's individual goals. This guy's name is Mike.
Oh, so
it's a first name. It's
individual goals.
I was like, here's Mike's goals.
Here's Mike's goals right here.
You know,
keep working.
Yes.
Keep working. If you thought you were going to quit working because you had a kid, he's going to keep working.
No,
he's going to keep working.
You, Mike. You better keep working.
Yeah, Mike.
You
Even
better.
if you didn't clean all the spoons last night, still going to work tomorrow.
Still, like, I can't go to work.
man.
I can't go to work. Them fucking spoons are filthy. They got a little bit. There's needles
piled
on the
up,
rug
burnt
in our
shit.
kids' room.
I know,
Like,
right?
Burnt and bent and fucking
I
They're up the
if you
ceiling
get-
tiles.
do you ever,
If you
Can't
Clean
eat no
the
goddamn
spoons
cereal
and
to go to
go to
work because all the
work.
spoons are in the ceiling tiles.
do you ever? Did you ever think that? You ever hear anybody from like a nursing industry talk about the orange, the magic orange that they practice test like hitting a vein in, like
Tattooing, I guess.
Yeah, sure. So
grapefruits.
I'm assuming that this kid Nick's bedroom before when CPS showed up, like had a bunch of needles and old diapers, like just like a fucking bed cushion. Sorry.
See if you
Practice,
can,
you know.
see, you know, and they know if they hit the right vein when they get a fucking.
When they get the blue mark on the side of the fancy diapers, like with a pee in them, and they just
No.
there's a blue mark on the diaper. It's yellow, and then when the kid pisses, it turns blue.
Yeah.
Well, Tim doesn't have kids,
Yeah,
so
you
he
don't
wouldn't
have
know.
kids, so
My
It's
kids
a wet
are
to,
well
it's a wet
lucky
to
ones.
dry,
beyond
dry to
diaper
wet
changing
effect.
of the
Like-
day.
The dry to wet effect, so they know they hit the vein.
But
The problem is, like, you have to close your eyes, and do it, like, I guess, in order in this
My
case,
kid's
because you can
old
see the yellow
now. I
line.
think you wore cloth diapers.
We don't wear. Listen, that shit's ridiculous. I'm telling you.
All right, cloth diapers
I
are
already
up to
hate
cheap.
the stupid diapers
But-
themselves, but those
All right, so
cloth
we're
diapers-
all right.
Finish
So,
reading that.
What else
so
has
Mike,
Mike got?
let's see what Mike's got going on.
Oh, keep
All
going.
right, Mike. Yeah, Mike's aspirations.
Yeah, I want
He
to hear
is
Mike's.
good.
So Mikey, he's going to go to college or some extra school.
Good for him.
Yeah, good.
I
for
hope
Mike.
he did it.
Extra school, like assuming.
He probably did.
the-
Like he was getting extra.
Like, that's
like,
okay.
did you
Gotta
even
aim
finish?
high.
I know.
Not
I'm
extra
gonna say
school?
he's
Now,
probably
is he
been
considered
Well, no, no,
a
so
extra
you'll-
school or
Yeah, but why is it extra? Did he ever
extra.
finish school to
Is
begin
extra
with?
is a BOCES type of program school.
Oh.
That's
Something.
Or you just go to
Something.
extra credit, like he's just going to call
something
his
easy.
old
Something
or
easy.
science teacher and say, hey, can I get some extra credit?
Can
Like,
I
yo,
suck
you
your
haven't
dick
been here in
for
like
a
10
fucking
years.
He
A?
wants to sign up for your workshop at your auto mechanic place.
Oh yeah. I'm off for an apprenticeship.
You're,
Are you?
exactly. That's
Not
what
really.
he
Oh,
wants.
good. Because I don't want to become a mechanic anyway.
His son Nick really needs your support.
Yeah,
Oh.
his son Nick is probably your age right now.
Oh yeah.
No, unfortunately, his son Nick has probably been adopted by somebody else.
Yeah, probably.
What else is
Unfortunately,
Mike
I'm
doing?
sorry.
Mike wants to start a career.
That's good.
That
That's
would be
good.
That is-
part of your next or your
you know,
before
I
one.
would really love to start a career.
It's growing a beer, Brucey. That's your
Can
career.
we get paid for that?
I'll bet.
Yeah,
there's
you grow it
people
for
that
hair
shut
for
it
locks,
off
Holmes.
and-
You
Let's-
grow it and then you chop it off and you set
Or is
it
it
out.
locks for love?
It's
Locks-
locks
Locks
for
for
loves,
love.
but I don't think that's the one
Because
that
I
you
got
want
pubes,
to.
Like
too.
kids with.
I don't think that's the one that you want to send it to.
I'm wearing the Diane Irish shirt. No, too soon.
Just don't leech
Keep a
my
root.
pubes.
Keep a roof over my family's head. Kind of getting back to his first one on keep working, but
yeah, he's back to the
He's
basics.
just, he
yeah.
doesn't,
He's
Kinda
he
like,
doesn't
it's
really
like, well,
have
I want to
soul.
breathe. I want
Check
to
it
breathe
out.
today. I want to keep breathing. Like just
I
wanna-
have made.
Take shower.
I just want
And
to
almost-
smoke like 4 hits off of the bowl.
Well, because he's
and
realizing
then
in the past, you know,
Eat
they get a
something.
place, they
Yes.
live
I want a tuna
on
fish
their own, and
sandwich.
then they have a problem keeping it. So at least
some
he's
juice.
got a further goal of keeping that
Right.
place
Let's have
once
the
they
kid
get it
eat
by
something
themselves.
too.
Yeah.
When you are in a certain place where shit is so bad, when you're such a drug addict,
Brucey knows.
I
Let's
do.
go.
Like, you know, I don't really want to do this live
You're
or whatever,
good.
but I've been there. Because I've made that list. A similar list, maybe, you know.
He's
Where
pretty
it's
simple.
like-
Aside from Bruce's house.
He's pretty
No,
simple.
my list actually consisted of, okay,
You
I
formerly
am
known
going
as the
to
artist
call
is Mike.
Social Security and make sure my taxes are good, or I have to call social services to make sure my children have their food. I'm going to do this. I'm going to be I will never smoke crack again. I will never do heroin again. I'm not going to do this. And, you know, these are the kind of, and I had the spot, like it was a table and a binder with these pages that I wrote these.
Pages?
Yeah, I did.
Whoa.
And I would cross them out.
And you
I
would
I
not do
X
junk
them
on this
every
table?
No,
Right.
Well, I wouldn't.
Right,
and
because this was his table. This was like, this is his goals
And that
table.
was one of the items on the list. I will not do junk on my binder as I'm reading this. So I've actually made these similar...
Is that an actual thing? You actually put that on there?
You had to close it every time.
Was that an actual thing you actually put on the binder?
No, seriously, one of the first things on...
I will not do junk on my binder?
No, I didn't.
Oh, like you said that. I didn't know if that was like a thing that you actually...
not on the binder, but I will not do this. I will not do that. I will pray to Jesus.
You pray to your own type of Jesus.
I was weak at the time, so, you know...
You pray to your own type of...
And you gotta look to Jesus.
It worked fucking amazing.
Well,
I made that list.
It worked amazing,
I would never have
expected
that somebody would ever have framed something like that. And it's great. But I also would never have left that behind. Like, that's my own personal thing. So I get the list.
You're going.
Yeah, it's going.
Okay. Because that was
deep, Bruce. We appreciate it.
No, really. Well, like, I have made that same list.
That's what we're looking for. We're looking for some passionate shit. This is what this is about. This is real people.
But it's corny and it's shitty that one would have to make a list. It's like, and you look at it in the morning.
But they didn't think this too serious. They didn't take this too serious because they crumpled it up and left it on the apartment.
Right. Like I said, I had my own binder.
This
but like you brought your binder with you. It went. You burn it someday.
One day, Bruce, they got. I bet you one day they got super high. And they're like, "Oh, we shouldn't get this high."
Of course, that's where it starts.
And then they wrote the list
when you get so high that
because
you realize
when you
I
read
shouldn't
the
be doing
list,
this,
things
that's when you make that list.
They're multiplied on the list. Like, this is this and that and that. Like, they're all the same things. Like, so that is what is going on. Like, they got way too high one day, and they just need to make a list.
You have
and this
to
is going to be my goal.
Somewhere.
And then guess what?
And if you can't think for yourself,
2.5 weeks later, we're in jail because
right. Like, all right.
Do we still have more lists?
Yeah. We do. We haven't even gotten to the girl yet.
I haven't even
climbed it. Oh, I'm sorry, man.
I need to smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, reel it in.
All right. So
we're getting close to the end of our timer anyway. So
now it's time to climax.
All right. So Bree's goals. So no, there's like as grammar police, like there's no like nothing on this. This is like you just imagine as filthy as this is. It's covered in like step-on marks and highlighter. Like there's just the highlighter's not even over words. It's like somebody wrote on the back of this piece of paper and highlighted shit. So Bree's goals, and we took us months to figure this out because we framed this.
It's written in hieroglyphic.
No.
Holographic.
Something like that.
Get lid. It's L.D. And it took us months to figure that out. Get ID.
Oh, ID.
Like, she wrote an L, and then she put a period and put a D. And we're like, get lid? Like, get lit? Like, man, my lighter died while we were high. Like, I didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. And I'm like...
That's one of the goals.
It's get ID. It's get ID. Like, she has no goals. This is a 15-minute form. Like, that's like get food stamps. Like, that's like fill out a form.
Your list, Bruce.
It is my list.
Well, you gotta pay like $50 if you spend it on
You
crack.
are. Like, this is your show. This is where you're going to be a billionaire.
And spoons.
Right.
Like, yeah, even Chinese stainlesses.
Better take me.
Yeah, fuck. I mean, you can't buy just two
steel
spoons. You gotta buy like a fucking 10-pack. It's gotta be at least $5.
Yeah. If he goes to Disney, I better go too.
All right, you can go with $5. Jesus Christ.
Ain't gonna get you.
So the next one, right in.
You're right.
I just need to have a fishing reel right here,
right,
just so I can reel everybody else. So make that sound.
This is pretty.
Go back to school. Same line item, like same line, like get lid, and then it's go back to school. The next bullet point below that is get a job.
Well,
that's
admirable
idea.
That should be the very first thing.
Okay, so now she.
But did this person get a job, or
did they have a job?
I don't know why. I don't know why she has to go back to school if she's doing this next bullet point, which is get G.E.D.
Oh,
so she's getting her GED.
Oh wait, she go back to school, then get a job, then get the GED. Good. I
guess you gotta take the classes to get a GED, but like shit, like
is the last line
I guess that's why there's
fuck Kevin Doherty.
Keep or are you reading this? You wasted your time on this fucking note.
Pause. No, there's no pause. I take my Don Imus shirt off. Like, Robin Quivers is going to go grab my hoodie to soak up her beer she spilled.
Should have just took your shirt off and
yeah, Don Imus is gonna
man.
Soak that up.
Then all of a sudden there'd be 10 people watching.
Oh, at least 11. You know.
That's right. Them curly cues.
Right. So anyway, all right. Let's
keep
go.
a clean, healthy home for my family.
See, Kevin, seriously, I have like made those same fucking lines.
And Bruce, you would.
But did you do them?
I
Look
did.
at your beard.
See, Bruce did them.
I put a grow a fucking beard that
I know
is awesome.
That makes me look like what did I say?
I'm still working on a couple.
No,
but they seem corny.
I get it. Like if you made your beard more ZZ Top, I would see that. But no, but like it's more Keebler Elf. Anyways, so
is that the end of it?
Yeah, that is the end of their list. So now
I mean,
their list.
Did they just kick it and like we did all this shit?
So I had to go remove ceiling tiles from this apartment. So this apartment was wickedly horrible. This apartment was like putrid. These people left
shit all over the place.
They did, and they also
and needles and
they got arrested. This couple. She got arrested. I think it was the getaway driver at the scrapyard. Because they arrested him for breaking, and they used the evidence at the scrapyard to get him for breaking into the post office. Yeah. The post office! Like,
who the fuck breaks in the post office? Steal scrap.
That is super duper federal.
Oh, they caught stamps.
No,
they got stamps on him.
Stealing stamps.
No, they caught a couple stamps in his back pocket. So they got him for like theft of federal property. They got him because they were stamps. They got him for mail fraud. They got him for like everything. There was like 17 counts of federal crimes on this list.
He probably won't do any jail time, but he'll have felonies.
No, he was,
you know what? I'll bet you that guy feels like a complete fucking failure, dude. He never put go to jail on that list. If he would have, he could have said, "Man, I've at least reached some of my goals in life."
Right? So then I had to meet the police department there like a week before I got access to the apartment because their roommates didn't go to jail, but just continued using the apartment, and they robbed other houses.
Shit all over.
Leechers, squatters.
Yes, Leechers. Go Bruce.
Leechers. Yeah. We're going to come out with some new t-shirts. Check up on our local Facebook page for some Leechers
can you make me a shirt that says I'm a fucking leech?
Yes, I can.
Leechers and the bleachers. Yeah, we might have like a picture of some bleachers and some kids
Everybody
on
will have their own homemade shirts.
Yeah. So we're pushing that time limit again, folks. We're coming back for one more video. One more video. Everybody's down?
I'm down.
A few minutes.
Take a quick break.
Quick break. It's never quick with you
cigarettes.
folks. All right, guys.
Yeah, quick.
Crack.